Good morning, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com. Happy Saturday to you. Starting off on a gorgeous note with plentiful sunshine and unseasonably warm conditions, more like summer as opposed to early October. We are, though, monitoring for the potential of strong to severe thunderstorms later on this afternoon, and we'll discuss that here in just a moment. The overall setup this week will feature a kind of just a wavy frontal system that will meander around the northern portion of the Ohio Valley through the weekend before lifting north into the Great Lakes region in response to a strengthening eastern ridge as we open up the work week, and that will not only supply unseasonably warm conditions but a return to mostly dry conditions as well. Storm Prediction Center does highlight the northern half of Indiana for a slight risk of severe weather later this afternoon and into the evening hours, and the forecast radar, as we put this into motion, we'll notice that the potential is there for scattered strong to severe thunderstorms anywhere from really 4 o'clock on. Really 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock, I think, is the best window before we begin to see things calm down during the overnight. Greatest risks with severe potential this afternoon would be from a straight line wind perspective and hail. So we'll continue to monitor that. I don't think it's going to be a widespread severe weather event, but nonetheless, a couple of severe thunderstorms certainly possible, really from Indianapolis and points north later this afternoon and evening. We'll wrap up the weekend on a dry note and open the work week on a dry and unseasonably warm note as well. A lot going on here, though, guys, in the upcoming week as we put the GFS forecast model into motion. A couple of things to draw your attention to. Obviously, the strengthening eastern ridge through the first half of the week. Also notice that this is going to be a game changer of a cold front once it sweeps through here Wednesday evening with showers and thunderstorms and, the potential of some tropical mischief in the Gulf of Mexico this week as well. Stopping this Tuesday evening, GFS has a concerning look for our northern Gulf Coast friends if this is correct, and the potential is certainly there for tropical trouble in the central Gulf of Mexico this week. Also, our significant storm system off to our west is there and will deliver showers and thunderstorms in here Wednesday evening into Thursday before that cold front sweeps through here and winds of change arrive and drive in a much colder fall-like air mass as we wrap up the work week. Next storm system approaches may even have a little snow with it for our friends in Iowa. It's going to be a much colder weekend, and it looks unsettled from this distance as well when we talk about next weekend. Guys, big indication here of the coming pattern change is the flip in the PNA or the Pacific North America pattern. It's flipping to a positive state, and that will drive a much colder pattern overall. We'll get rid of this eastern ridge and replace it with an eastern and central trough as we move into next weekend and early parts of the following week. A much more seasonable feel can be expected. Time to pull out the sweaters and those coats because it's going to feel much more like fall, much more like it should for this time of year and then some as we move into next weekend and the following week. Guys, make it a great Saturday. Again, keeping an eye on the potential of severe weather later this afternoon. We'll keep you updated here on NDWX.com.